Hi, it's Gwen, your business tax strategist. Today I want to talk about tax preparation fees when you go to a tax preparation company. Before tax season get in here, let's understand what we're paying for when we go to a tax company. So for one, when you go to a tax preparation company, the fees that you are paying is for tax preparation fee. Now, it's other fees associated with your tax preparation fee. Just depends on how you want to pay, but that's what you're paying your tax preparer for them to actually prepare your taxes. So that doesn't mean that if you get a refund or you don't get a refund, your amount that you're going to be charged is based off of that. The amount that you are charged is based off of the service. You're paying for a service. You're paying for the expertise of that tax pro for them to be able to educate you about your tax situation, for them to understand the tax laws, and ultimately for them to be able to save you as much money as possible when it comes to your income taxes. Now, when you go into a tax company, you should have two options. One option is you should be able to do a bank product. A bank product is when we partner with a third party bank to be able to offer the service, another service, to be able to deduct your tax preparation fees from your refund. That's a service that the bank provides. Then you have the option of paying your fees out of pocket. Now, when you're paying your fees out of pocket, that means that you are paying the tax pro either by check, credit card, cash, Zelle, Cash App, whatever method they take, you're paying them their tax preparation fee and you're eliminating the third party, which is the bank. Now, when you decide to use the bank, it's other fees associated with that. So one, the bank charges for taking the fees out of your refund. Two, there's at some tax companies, the service bureau fee. It's an electronic filing fee. Sometimes it might be a doc prep fee, and with the doc prep fee, that could be you signing your return electronically, and some other admin fees that the tax pro has to pay. You have to pay the bank fee. Okay, the bank fee is the fee that they charging you for being able to take the fees out of your refund. Then you have other little fees, just depends on what tax pro company you go to. I know for our company, they have a technology fee that goes to the software company. The bank charges a certain dollar amount if you decide to get a check printed in the office. So there's a lot of small fees that might add up to a large number, say $150 to $200, just depends on what company you go to, outside of the fee that you're paying your tax pro. Then you have where if you decide to do a cash advance loan, the bank charges you for being able to offer you some of your refund before you get it. And those fees are usually 35.99%. I know for our bank it is in interest. And so those fees range from anywhere from, say, $75, $59, I don't know exact number, to say $207, depends on how much you approve. So a lot of times when you're going to tax company, you're saying, oh, these tax companies are too high. It's not necessarily. Now, some of them are too high. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of them just are too high. But it's not always that the tax pro is getting the total amount that you see for your fees. It might be that the tax pro has their fee, and then depends on how you decide to get your fees. So however you decide to pay your fees depends on how much more money you're going to pay. So if you never heard about out-of-pocket fees or upfront fees, they should be available at most tax companies. If your tax company never offered that, ask them, can I pay my fees out of pocket? It's cheaper to pay your fees out of pocket. But everybody don't want to do that. A great majority of people don't. So you choose the bank product, and the bank product can be a little bit more expensive. So I just want to come to y'all today, just kind of break down what tax prep fees involve, because a lot of times you really don't know what you're paying for, and you're thinking you can pay, being charged this outrageous number, and you're thinking that the tax pro is getting all the money, and we're not. We're definitely not, because we're charged a lot of back end fees as well. So for more tax tips, follow us at Xpert Tax Service.